I'm going to show you how to cook with this Afghan pressure cooker.
Get it nice and hot. I'm gonna melt a little butter in it.
Don't let the flames get too big where it licks up around the sides.
On YouTube, there's no shortage of videos with tips and tricks for cooking with the traditional Afghan pressure cooker. The ingenious cookers make a hot and fast meal over a live fire and might seem like a hungry camper's best friend. But these pots are among a range of imported cookware that's drawing warnings from public health investigators. Warnings because of what has happened to thousands of Afghan immigrants who call the Seattle area home, like Faisal Haq Safi and his family. Mr. Safi, this is very nice. This is beautiful.
I'm glad to meet you guys. Welcome to my home.
He has prepared an elaborate meal for us, his guests, as is the Afghan custom. When it comes to the main course, however, chicken and rice, Mr. Safi is using a shiny new stainless steel Instant Pot instead of the aluminum Afghan pressure cooker he's used all his life.
A lot of Afghans still are using it. Unfortunately, we don't know anything about the lead poisoning.
Lead poisoning. When he came to the United States in 2021, blood tests revealed higher than normal lead levels in his now 7- and 8-year-old children.
We went to the public health in downtown Seattle. We tested our kids. They did the blood test, everything, so they tested positive. I was worried about it already. I knew that something was going on.
Something was going on in the Afghan community that was uncovered by the nonprofit Afghan Health Initiative and King County public health scientists in 2018. Blood tests showed Afghans had the highest lead levels of any immigrant population.
It's really, really detrimental to the development of children. So there's a lot of developmental delays, mental health issues, things like ADHD. And so we had determined that there was a huge amount of lead in these traditional cookware.
Health officials believe the Afghan manufacturer uses lead-filled scrap metal, even old car engines, to forge pressure cookers marketed as aluminum. But convincing families to swap them out isn't easy.
And it's a very slow process because it's something so near and dear to the culture, as well as something that's very, very common in our families.
Meantime, the use of the cookers has expanded beyond the Afghan community. King County health officials have been unable to persuade the government and online retailers to halt their sale. It's easy to get your hands on one of these cookers. We got this one with just a few clicks. We ordered 2 pressure cookers from the biggest online marketplace, Amazon, and a third from the website Etsy. This is the pot we got off Amazon from Men Grills. So why don't we start with this one right here. We took our 3 pots to King County's environmental scientist, Katie Fellows.
I work for the Department of Public Health with the Hazardous Waste Management Program. So we have a device called an X-ray fluorescence analyzer, or XRF analyzer.
Cookware is supposed to be lead-free.
Any lead is too much lead.
Her analyzer reveals this about the lead level in the first pot.
34K means 34,000 parts per million lead. That is a very large amount of lead.
Okay, so this one's not good.
No, that one contains lead.
This would make somebody sick.
Potentially, yes.
And the second pot.
36,000
parts per million. It's 36,000. It's that last one on the bottom. See PB for lead.
And the final cooker.
What number did you get here?
We got 33,000.
33,000 parts per million.
Correct.
The results don't surprise Fellows because over the years she's tested nearly 100 imported aluminum pots and pans.
Indian cookware, like most of the cookware you're actually holding, is made of Hindallium.
Almost all have contained high lead levels. King County's Hazardous Waste Management Program said further testing showed lead that leached into food from the cookware exceeded FDA limits by almost 900-fold, according to letters the health department sent to Amazon and Etsy's corporate offices. Fellows recommends you avoid aluminum cookware.
What should people buy? What should they be looking for?
Purchase stainless steel cookware. As far as we know, and all the stainless steel cookware that we have tested, it should not contain lead.
Very delicious.
Mr. Safi got his stainless steel cooker through a health department program for Afghan families, along with news that his children's lead poisoning was caught in time, and they will suffer no ill effects.
I
am so worried, and I'm glad that I participated through the Afghan Health Initiative.
Etsy did not respond to us for this story, and in an email, an Amazon spokesperson said safety is a top priority and that the products in question are no longer available on their website. But this pot that we bought, the other one we bought on Amazon, and the Etsy pot are all still available for sale. So it seems that Amazon removed only a few specific items that King County identified, but not all of them. And also last month, the FDA put a import alert on Rashka Baba pressure cookers, the biggest manufacturer, which King County says is a good start, but it's really not going far enough because these things are obviously still out there.
You had mentioned or made reference in your story of other types of aluminum cookware that were also dangerous.
Yeah, that's right. Hindalium is one of them. It's an aluminum alloy from India that King County has tested high in lead. So King County wants the federal government to take additional steps with aluminum cookware, like it does already, to monitor lead levels in ceramics. More than just an import alert, the FDA has tests and standards and rules for ceramic ware that aluminum cookware doesn't have. Also, guys, it's worth saying this again, stainless steel appears to be the safe way to go.
And can understand why it's so hard to get these out of homes when it's so much part of a culture. So
It
getting the
really
message
is. They're
out
great
is
little
really
cookers.
important.
It's so sad, but don't use it.